When a courtin and he did ride, a frog and a courtin and he did ride, sword and a pistol by his side, He rode up to Miss Mousie's door, He rode up to Miss Mousie's door, where he'd often been before, Said Miss Mouse, are you within? He said, Miss Mouse, are you within? Yes, kind sir, I sit and spin, He took Miss Mouse upon his knee, He took Miss Mouse upon his knee, said, Miss Mouse, will you marry me? Without my Uncle Rat's consent, without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president, Uncle Rat laughed and shook his fat sides, Uncle Rat laughed and shook his fat sides to think his niece would be upright. Then Uncle Rat rode off to town. Then Uncle Rat rode off to town to buy his niece a wedding gown. Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Oh, where will the wedding supper be? Way down yonder in the hollow tree. The first to come was the little white moth. The first to come was the little white moth. She spread out the tablecloth. The next to come was the bumblebee. The next to come was the bumblebee. Played a fiddle upon his knee. The next to come was a little flea. The next to come was a little flea, danced a jig with the bumblebee. The next to come was Mrs. Cow. The next to come was Mrs. Cow. Tried to dance but didn't know how. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Now Mr. Frog was dressed in green. Sweet Miss Mouse looked like a queen. In slowly walked the Parson Rook. In slowly walked the Parson Rook. Under his to France.